Hi, there's a story in the Bible that talks about when Jesus turned over the tables in the church. We're going to get to that. But right before that, he was hungry, and as he was walking along the path, he came across a fig tree, and the fig tree had no figs. And to his discontent, he told the fig tree, "No one will ever eat from you again," because the fig tree had no fruits. This fig tree shriveled up and did not bear fruit again, and his apostles had told him that the fig tree also did not give any more fruit. So what Jesus was doing is he was speaking to the fig tree and the root. He was unhappy with its results, so he chopped it down, not literally but figuratively. And he did have the power to do this, as he says, we will do the works that he did and also much greater. But he got it from the roots, because if he was to say something from the top up or to cut it down from the top out, then the roots could regrow the system. But to get something out from the root, you need to get a shovel and dig down deep. You need to go deep to the bottom of it. And when you dig deep underneath the root of a plant, you see where the roots, where the root stems have gone. So maybe they went to the left, to the right, to the north, and to the south, and you get all those veins of the roots. That's what's going on right now in our world. The root of evil is being removed, and in doing so, there's been a lot of veins throughout the world that have been addressed. This is to conquer evil, to put an end to it so that it will never return again. Now, after that, there's another story where Jesus was angry when he sees the taxes being collected in his Father's house. So in the church, there were tax collectors and merchants, and they were mixing money in the Father's house. And Jesus was angered by this. He turned over the table. He got angry. And I know you may think, well, how could Jesus get angry? How could he lose control? But the word's not coming to me right now, but it's divine something. And it's when Jesus got mad because he knew what they were doing was wrong. Righteous indignation. That's what I'm looking for. He knew that what they were doing was wrong, so he turned the tables over. Now, we could compare this to mega churches that, I believe it's in 8013C. I believe that's the code that you can receive a tax break for giving a donation to a church. Now, according to the Bible, we're not supposed to mix money and the church together. But we are going to see, as we have been seeing, the 7 mountains of influence come down. As we see Hollywood fall, the next mountain that will fall is the church. Now, this is not saying the people of the church, but we're talking about those big mega ones, those big mega churches with the mega pastors that may have guided people or swayed people on a small detail away from the Bible. We know the evil one is the one of deceit and lies. So he doesn't show up as a red face with horns. He shows up as something very close to the truth, but slightly off, to fool people, to deceive people. So these mega churches and mega pastors could have been saying, oh, yes, you should go ahead and do that medically, or yes, you should do this or that, or yes, everyone is welcome, everyone of this, you can do whatever you want, do what makes you happy, which you should follow what's within your soul, because that's placed in there by God. But fact check everything against the Bible. If it lines up with the Bible, it comes from God, and if it doesn't, then you may want to check or do a little more research. Where is it coming from? So as far as the church goes, we will continue to see people stepping down and people retiring, people walking away. Everyone across the span of all of these people in these positions of power have received one last opportunity to change their path, to take the right path. And some have done that. And we'll be surprised at some of those who have done that. And there are some that have just doubled down and continued on the wrong path. And we're seeing those people step out now. And those people are aligning with people that you would not expect them to align with. And as probably the most powerful man on the planet, probably one of the most richest man on the planet, he came out publicly and said that some people are voting for the other side because they feel that she will not release their names from these lists, that we have not received the whole list or the full names on there. And if the other person is going in, that they may let the truth be known, because the truth is the only thing that will stand in the end. And the other person, I don't think, believes in hiding things like this from the people. I welcome you to share, post, duet, save, repost before the messages are removed. I do post daily. You're more than welcome to follow if you'd like to. Click on the plus, and I'll see you in tomorrow's reading. Bye-bye.